What is up, guys? Welcome to season 2 of what you guys voted on as another Liverpool season to try and go win Champions League and the FA Cup and also the Carabao Cup. We came away as winners last year of the Premier League but couldn't get it done in the other fronts, domestic fronts. We do have West Ham in a Community Shield next month. We're going to go through July. We'll most likely get a preseason thing to go through, so we'll sim that in this episode, and we're going to make some transfers. Bring you over here to the transfer hub. There's a lot of people in here right now. I'm still kind of deciding who I want. One person that I'm sure I want, let's go, I'll show you guys the squad first and what I've decided there. So Alisson's going to be our first keeper. We're going to get a lot of minutes from him. I've transfer listed Mignolet because I'm fine having Sullivan as my backup because we're going to play Alisson every game, like I said, if that's going to be possible. If he gets injured, then we'll have Sullivan. Roberts is on the loan list. We're keeping Alexander-Arnold and we're keeping Wan-Bissaka. Klein's on the transfer list to try and get some stuff or some money. Van Dijk and De Ligt are going to be our starting center backs. Gomez and Matip right now are our backups. Phillips is on the loan list. I think Gomez and Matip are good, but I think we can get someone better in that position. I've been looking at a couple people. I'll show you guys that. We need a backup left back as Robertson is our only one. We have Sessegnon, but I'm thinking about selling him. This guy's out on loan, so we're not going to use him. I wasn't really impressed with Sessegnon last year, so I think we're going to give him away. You can get some good money from him. Grujic came back from loan. He's on the transfer list because he's about 15 million. That's something that can help us in trying to get people. Rose is on the loan list. I'm thinking about selling Henderson, but I'm not sure yet. I don't want to have so many midfielders, but I'm looking at midfielders. Fabinho's definitely going to start for us. 87 overall. I'm going to keep Engel just because he's one of our youngsters. Chamberlain made so much difference last year. We're going to have so many midfielders, so he's going to be an interesting one to see if we keep him or sell him. Jones is on the loan list. We're keeping Neves. Kane is on the loan list. We can sell Ajaria. He's about 7 mil, so we'll see what we can get out of him. Chirivella is on the loan list as well. Wijnaldum I'm thinking about selling, but I think he's going to be key in the rotation side this year. Keita's going to be in the starting side for sure with an 86 overall. Ribeiro we're going to keep. He was our future star. I'm just going to keep him around. Ryan Sessegnon I'm thinking about selling, like I said. He was our backup left back, 77 overall. We really want to do a little better than that. And with 13 million as his value, he is young, so we can probably get a good amount from him. We're keeping Firmino as our starter. Werner might take him or overtake him in the middle of the season, depending on. I'm going to train Werner. He's going to be one of the people I train, so he might be able to get up there. Shaqiri, I'm really thinking about selling. I wasn't very happy with him last year. Ojo is someone that I don't think he gives you enough financially, so we'll put him on the loan list. Harry Wilson is someone we might sell. I might keep him around just because I hope he stays with Liverpool in real life. We can get a little bit out of him. I want to say, yeah, around 14 million. That's pretty good. He's 76, 22. He can play center mid. He's pretty good. As you can see here, he's not the fastest. Technically, he's really good, though. So it's someone that we might look to keep. Brewster is on the loan list. We're looking to sell Awoniyi. He came back from loan. He's a good-looking player, but he's just not at the level that we're playing. Origi, I'm really thinking about selling as well. I'm going to try and bring people in before we sell them, but we might end up selling them. Ings, I'm going to sell. He shouldn't even be back. He should have stayed. Camacho is someone, let's see. We'll keep him for now. Mane we're keeping in the starting 11. Kent is someone that we might look to sell as well with a 13 million value. Let's go. We'll look at the team right now. This is going to be our starting 11. We're going to look to make it a little better. Mainly here. I have someone in mind for this position for Wijnaldum. I'll show you in the transfer hub. But that's really the only place we're going to try and make this team better. The team we're really looking to make better is the rotation side. Just pretty good right now, to be honest. We're looking for 2 wingers for Shaqiri and Origi spots. We're going to be looking for a left back. We're going to be looking for a center back or two as well. I do like Gomez and Matiba, to be honest, but I'm going to be looking for a little bit better. And in midfield, Wijnaldum's going to come back into this side. So we're going to see. We'll have to see. I might move Neves to defensive mid. He doesn't have it there, but I'm pretty positive he can play. He can do a job there. Just to look at it, his tackling is pretty good. So this is the side that we're going to be looking to make better. Go over to the transfer hub. The person that I really want to bring in right now, Akanji, is someone that I thought was really good for our backup center, rotation side center back. He's got speed, he's got strength, his tackling's really good, and he's not too expensive. His value is 34 million, so we can probably get him around maybe 40, 45 million, which would be pretty good for that. Fernandez is someone I'm looking to if I don't have quite enough money to get the big players, because he's a pretty cheap option and he's pretty solid as well. Sully is an expensive option. If I had unlimited amounts of money, I'd probably go out and buy him. He's fast center back. He's strong. He's got really good standing tackles. He'd be a threat in set pieces as well. Sanchez is a little bit cheaper. He's also a pretty fast center back, strong center back, good in the tackle as well. So Akanji might be the person I go for first. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll decide that. Left back, there's a couple options we have. I'm thinking about going for Mendy because we really want this rotation side to be good as well, and people that can step into the first team. He's a very good player. Not very realistic if we're going to do something like in real life, but he's a fast, strong, good attacking left back, which is someone that I look for. He wouldn't be starting over Robertson, but he'd be in the rotation side. Chilwell is someone I'm looking to as well. Someone we could train to make a good, solid rotation player. Carter Rodriguez is an option. Gulum, we're still looking at some people to come back. If this Gaia dude is good, I might think about him as well. Torreira is someone I'm looking to just like if we sell, let's say Henderson, we might need a defensive mid if we're not going to use Neves in that defensive mid position. He's someone that we can bring in. He's a very talented technically. He's a good tackler of the ball. He can pretty good attacking as well. Sancho, I don't think I'm going to look to bring in, but he's still here just in case. He's not very good attacking. I mean, 53 long shots is not great. 76 finishing. 90. He's definitely good in the past. He's one of the best assisters in the world right now. I'm going to see with him. I'm not sure I want him. I'm looking at Tielemans. Not sure I'm going to get him either. Zielinski is someone I'm really interested in. He's just an overall very good player, and it's someone I could look to bring in to the rotation side. If we do bring him in, we're going to need to sell someone, so we'll see how that goes, but he looks really good, just all-around type of player. So I'm interested in him just because I am interested in fast players. Oxlade-Chamberlain seemed to do so well as a fast player, and he's definitely pretty fast. Ndombele is pretty young. I don't know if he's quite good enough. He would be able to grow, but Guedes, not sure I'm too interested in him. Very good. It's pretty expensive. Gnabry is someone that I'm looking at in the backup position. He's really fast. And the Arsenal reject went to Bayern and now has made himself a star. Perisic was someone that some of the comments suggested, but I don't think I really am going to go for him. He's good, but he's 30, a little old. I think he's probably going to decline in stats and then be kind of not as good and maybe even a little useless. So I don't think I'm going to go for him. I'm going to remove him. I brought us back up. Bailey, however you say it, is someone that I'm looking at. Brandt is someone that I'm definitely looking at. He's pretty good all around. He's pretty pacey. Someone else also said Dybala. You can see, is just going to be way too expensive. That's like all of my transfer budget, and I'm trying to make the rotation side better. So I don't know about that one. He's a little too expensive. Going back down here, there's plenty of options. I'm really looking at Rashford just because he's high rated and he's not too expensive. If we can get him for around 60, 65 million, that'd be pretty good. They're probably going to want a lot more than that, but Martial is really expensive. I think it's too expensive for what I'm looking for. Richarlison could be a good option depending on how good he is at this point. Pavone, we're still scouting. Malcolm hasn't been doing great at Barcelona, but he has some very good stats. 86 long shots. It's pretty fast. Look at him. Havertz is an option. He's more attacking. He's my backup to this. This is the main one that I'm trying to get. He's just an all-around very good player that I'm definitely looking to bring in for that Wijnaldum spot. He's the person that I'm sure I know I want to get, so I'm going to go in and try to get him right now. I'm going to see if I can't get him for a little less than 128 million. If we can get him for under 100 million, I'd be stoked. That'd be a great way to start off the transfer window. See what we can't do. I think I'm gonna offer above his valuation. I'm gonna go 75 million. It's possible they walk out. We'll just come back if that's the. I'm hoping they can maybe bring it down. Oh my god. I'm gonna sell him clause. I wouldn't be mad about that, but I'm not spending that much money. Said 75 million. Let's go to 85. Let's see what they say. I said their price is set. 95? Take some time. That means they're gonna still want 124 million. That's a lot of money. Shoot. I want to bring him in, but 124 is a lot of money, and it doesn't leave a lot of space for other. We're definitely going to have to sell people. It's a lot of money. Definitely thinking about bringing in a Kanji. I'm going to advance a little bit. They're going to come back. It's definitely going to be that they aren't okay with that, but see what happens. Preseason tournament. I'm going to advance the invites. I'm going to go to the one that can give me the most amount of money, which is this one. So we're going to play in that one. It's going to give us some stuff. Let's see, they came back. Yeah. So we're in the Asian Elite Cup. Oh, they did go down. 119, still a lot of money. I'm gonna try and do. I think I'm gonna offer 98. If they go below 110, I might accept. It's just a lot of money. He's really good though, so. We're gonna have to see. We might have to come back to him once we've done some other things. Not willing to reduce the price. Counter at 105. And 800,000. Come on. That's a lot of money, man. You can't. Oh, that's so much. I'm gonna try one more time. If it doesn't work, I think we're gonna have to come back to him. So much money. Okay, they accepted at 107.5, so might be our first player in Bruno Fernandes. All right, I'll accept that. Done deal. First player in, Bruno Fernandes. Great player to bring in. Bring him right into the starting lineup. I'm willing to spend that much money on him because it's the one person that we're going to bring into the starting lineup. So bringing him in, it was a big deal. So he is now in the starting lineup. What a player. I mean, technically he's insane. I'm really excited to play with him. Him, Keita, Fabinho in the midfield. Looking like a great side. We're now looking mainly to make this team better. So I think wingers are definitely my first thing that I want to get done. A winger and a center back would be probably the best. We're going to advance here a little bit. So now I'm going to try and go get a winger and a center back. I really want Brandt. He's not too expensive. I might try to get Rashford right now, but it just doesn't. That seems kind of weird to get Rashford. It's a Man U player, but he has 97 sprint speed. Make no difference when he's coming in. I want to have a good backups as well, which Rashford would be. I think I'm going to go in for Rashford. See what we can't do. He's also young, so he's only going to grow. Let's see what I can get him for. It's Man U, and they know we have a lot of money. So I could do a player swap with Shaqiri or Ricci. I think you can. I don't think player swaps are very good. I think you can get more money. So his value is 60 million. I'm gonna go with 55. See if we can't get a cheap deal for him. 69. It's not that much for an 85 overall winger striker. So I said 55. I'll go up to 58. Price for Rashford is set at 69. Let's go 60. $64. It's pretty good. 62.5 when we have a deal. I don't need him that badly, so I'm willing to play hardball. And they've accepted it at 62.5. Could be second player in here. Rashford coming in. And that's the second player in. Marcus Rashford into the club. Gonna be a great bench option as well as rotation side player. So now we can get rid of Shaqiri because we have brought in Rashford. Take Wijnaldum out of that sub side. Bring him on. So that right there makes our team better. We're going to put him into the bench as well. For Shaqiri. So we can definitely get rid of Shaqiri now. Let's see, what are we left? Shaqiri, I think we can get a lot for Shaqiri. We're left with 84 million. Still enough to buy some players. I think the left back and the center back are most important right now. I'm going to advance a little bit, see if we can't get a little bit of money. Interest shown in Gulam. That's interesting. I'm going to see interest shown in Chilwell as well. I'm going to reject this. I don't know much about Gulam. A loan deal? I don't know if I want him. 20 million for Chilwell from FC Bayern. Let's see if anything came back on Gulam. I would assume nothing has. We'll go back up. Gulam says he has good sprint speed and stamina, stand tackle, side tackle. He probably would be a good option. I just don't know. Chilwell as well. 20 million is. Oh. Chilwell's a good option. I think I really wanted to go for Mendy. I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough money now. I think I'm just gonna keep advancing. We're gonna advance to this game, get this game over with. There's a bunch of people on international duty. That's interesting. I'm just gonna sim match and it's gonna do it. don't know who's going to play. Henderson's in. Werner's in. It's really the only differences. Here we go. Our first game of the season. Paris beating Real Madrid. Juventus beating Real. Yellow card. Fernandes with the penalty. Debut goal for Bruno Fernandes. Maybe a sign of things to come. Rashford to come on for his debut. Henderson. Oh, Van Dijk is injured and he comes off. Gosh. Van Dijk was injured all of last season. Can you please not be injured for this season, Van Dijk? Please. Keita with a goal to make it 3-0. Please tell me that's not too big of an injury, because that would suck. A loan offer for Rose. We will accept that. Three days. Okay. We can deal with that. If he had been injured for the whole season, I might have just given up at that point. Transfer offer for Klein for $10 million. His value is 11.5. I think I can get more from that. I said we could get 12. I'm going to go in with 14. See what they say. See if we can't get 13 or so for him. Help us in other negotiations. Go 14.5. About 13.5. Don't really care about the sell-on clause. Can we meet at 13? Call it a day. Alright, there we go. Klein could be on his way. Could be the first sold player in this transfer window. Someone's injured. Alrighty. Well, that's great. Starting goalkeeper that I said we were going to make our starting goalkeeper for the whole season goes out injured. Wasn't injured all of last season. Thank you very much, FIFA. Got injured on international duty, of course. So, it's time to really trust in Sullivan. I might need to keep Mignolet now. Sullivan was good when he played, though, so that's definitely something to think about now. All right, we're going to start this game. Oh my gosh, can these injuries stop? Jeez Louise. I mean, we have Wan-Bissaka, so that's not a terrible one. Mane puts us in front 1-0. Wow. I don't know why these games, they end up simulated games. People get injured all the time. Hopefully Arnold is not out for long. I mean, he's been playing the whole game. Hopefully he doesn't aggregate it by playing the whole game. So we go away 1-0. Another win. Another 3 points to Liverpool. Let's see if he was injured for too bad. 3 days, we can also deal with that. I'm a good man, apparently. Transfer offer for Grujic, 17 million. I might just accept that. Oh, they said we can get 22. Can't just accept it then. Got to get the most out of these deals. I think I'm gonna go in with 24. Let's see what they want. See if they're willing to come up. Oh my gosh, they're just willing to pay it. Wow, brilliant. Brilliant. 24 million for Grealish would be a great sale. You can get some good players for 24 million that are better than 78 overall. I guess it's because he's young. I do like Grealish. I hope he becomes something big at Liverpool, but not amazing in this game. So, all right, those are some scout reports that can make us really decide. Klein sold. Klein is gone. Loan offer for Rose. We shall accept that. Going to the MLS apparently if he can agree that. So we had a bunch of things come in. We're going to go back to the transfer hub. Sorted by. So let's see who came in. We didn't have Lascelles. We're going to remove. It's not good enough. Ben Davies came in as an 81. Not too fast either. What is he? Oh, very cheap though. So that could be an option actually. If he's that cheap. He went. He's on loan now, so we're gonna have to take him off. He looks like he could have been pretty good. Gaia came in as an 82, pretty cheap. This could be an option here. Very fast, pretty good attacking. Not quite as good as Mendy attacking, but he's a lot cheaper. So, what happened with Bayern? Accepted. So we'd have to buy him now, and I think Gaia is fairly cheap. So I think I'm either gonna go for Mendy or Gaia. So we can take Chilwell off since he's gonna get bought. We'll keep Rodriguez there just in case. One of the two. We'll have to decide that. Anyone else? Tielemans came in as an 81. I'm gonna remove him. That's not quite good enough. Malcolm Pavone came back. That's not as much as I would have wanted. Go back. So looking at it, it's kind of annoying how this just goes around. Charleston, I don't want him. Defensive wise, I want Sully. I think he's the person I want, but he's really expensive. I don't think he'd be happy to be a backup either. While someone like a Kanji might, just because he's a little bit younger. Well, I guess they're the same age, but he's not quite as good. Fernandez is someone that I'm looking at on the cheap. Sanchez could be pretty cheap as well. I think I want another winger too. I think I need another winger before I need Zielinski. So Zielinski might be like the last guy that I go for. I'm not sure who I want on the wing yet. Go ahead and sim this match against Real Madrid. Well, I might need to change the numbers. Rashford is number 40 apparently, with Fernandez as 28. Keita with the goal. 7 minutes in. Keita has been so good for me. Werner with the goal. Firmino better come back from international duty because Werner might take his spot. Rashford coming on. Bissaka coming on. Trying to cement this 2-0 position. Bruno Fernandes with another goal. 2 goals in 3 games for him in the preseason. Him in simulated games is going to be good because he's an 87 overall. He's probably only going to grow. Another win. Grujic is sold. 20 million. Got 3 million from the preseason, so things are starting to come together. Back to over 100 million in transfer budget. Advance a little more. I don't really want to go too far into transfers. I know we already brought in 2 people, but I want to see what you guys want me to do. After I sim some more of these games, we'll see if we can't get more money from people selling and the likes of that. I think I definitely want to bring in 2 wingers. Y'all are going to have to let me know because I can't quite make a decision with all these people yet. Midfielders wise, we have Bruno Fernandes, Keita, and Fabinho in the starting lineup. And then we have Henderson, Wijnaldum, and Neves in the backup. And then we have Oxlade-Chamberlain still there, I guess. So we'll have to see. I'm just gonna keep simming these games, hopefully getting money. I'm gonna do this one against Atletico. There's some pretty big teams, but they normally don't start the greatest lineups. They have some good players: De Jong, Saul, Hernandez, Koke, all starting for them. Robertson gets a yellow card as well as De Jong. Looks like it's gonna be tied. Oh, Werner and Mane right before halftime gives us a 2-goal lead. Big swing there. Koke pulls one back for Atletico Madrid. Come on, boys. Can we hold on? Can we hold on? We can't. Another win in the Asian Elite Cup for Liverpool. Another 3 points. And that was the semifinals, so we're actually on to the finals now against PSG. So, should be a big game. Want me to do a press conference for it? I'm not going to. Another $4 million in the budget. Joel Matip. Ooh. Why is he concerned? Okay. Are you serious? Alright, so Fabinho's concerned because he's on international duty and he's not playing. I can't play you. You're playing for Brazil. What do you... I'm not going to start Henderson over you, alright? Don't worry. Henderson will not be starting over you. Chill. You're my starting player. I wish you could, like, tell him that. Like, dude, I'm going to play you. Let's look here. Oh, received offers. 23 million for Matip. It's really tempting to sell Matip right now. He's a backup. I think I might. I'm not gonna answer him yet. I'm just gonna advance. Oh, transfer offer for Shaqiri. 20. See, Shaqiri gets you some money. Tottenham come for him for 27 million. They said apparently we can get 44.5 million for Shaqiri. Holy crap! We can get that much money. We're in business, boys. All right, we're gonna negotiate. You know what? Screw it. I don't even like Tottenham. We're gonna beat them in the Champions League final, so I'm gonna hardball him here. Probably gonna walk out, but I'm gonna try it. See what I can do. See if you really can get 44.5 million for him. I'm gonna hardball him. Give him the big 50 right off the bat. Oh my god, he's had compromise. 31 for freaking Shaqiri. Like we didn't even like using him. New transfer fee. How about 47.5? Alright, we went a little too high for Shaqiri, but 31 million we can bring someone in with that, so Sean will probably come back for him. Kinda had a feeling that one was gonna happen. Rose is loaned out. See, for 23.5, I mean, I can get more from him. I'm gonna negotiate. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find how much a Kanji is. He's like 30 something. If we can get anywhere near that, I would rather Akanji over Matip. So they say it's in between 37, so we might have to pay 45-ish for him. So if we can get like around 30 for Matip, I'll sell him. And then just bring in Akanji literally right after. What did they say we can get for him? 28? They've offered us 23. We'll go in with 32.5 and see what they say. Come on. 25. Right, let's go to 30. Move this sell on clause. Go to 30. $26.4. Counter at 28, and hopefully you'll take it. which is, I think, the highest they said we can get for him, so I'd be happy with that. What? Come on. Maybe I should have just accepted that. Alright. We're going to sim this game. Let's make sure everyone... Still can't believe Fabinho was mad at me. We're going to sim this. This is the final. See if we can't get money for this. Oh, I still need to change the numbers. And they take the lead through Ferrari. It looks like they started mainly their starting lineup. Come on, boys. Pull one back. Robertson gets one back. 27th minute. Robertson on the score sheet. Can we pull it off here? Rodrigo for PSG. Come on, pull one back, boys. Pull one back. Pull one back. Pull one back. Come on. Come on. Ah. Don't quite get the win in the final. PSG come out on top. Let's see how much. Well, I guess you don't get anything for losing it, which kind of sucks. See if anything else comes in before June. Real Madrid got money, and they came in at first with the 31 million. So they went out. What do we offer them? 47.5, and they were not happy. This is Real Madrid, though. Real Madrid got money. If Spurs aren't walking out at 50, I'm gonna try 50, see what they go to, and then I'll drop to 42.5. Why do Real Madrid want Shaqiri? This is as much as we're willing to pay. Is it supposed to be Zidane? Go 42.5. Wow, okay. Yep, see, Real Madrid got the money. So I went a little bit below what they said we can get for him. 42.5 for Shaqiri is brilliant. We can bring in someone with a higher rating, a higher potential for basically that amount of money. So that's brilliant. Hopefully he agrees with Real Madrid and we'll have even more money to bring in a winger. And that'll allow us to sell out Origi. Transfer offer for Ings. Happy to sell him on. They said we can get 12 something for him. Let's negotiate. I'm gonna try it. They might walk out, but we got time to sell them, so I'll try 15. We wouldn't have used Ings this season. Barely used anyone but Firmino and Werner up top, so let's see if we can't get a little money out of him. I love Ings. Hard-working player. He would fit the Klopp mold, but they didn't want that. We'll counter. Let's go 12.5. Just try to get a little bit more out of him. $12. Happy to accept that. So Ings might be on his way as well. So these are the training presets I have. The goalie, if he's going to be playing, we're going to need him to get better. Joe Gomez and Lit. Neves, I want to be getting better. Rashford. And the last one I'm going to do is going to be Trent. So that's going to be the people I'll be training. So if y'all want anyone else, let me know. We're now just going to advance to the start of June, see if anyone gets sold, or July. See if anyone gets sold. Ings sold, Shaqiri sold. Brilliant. Let's check the U Squad monthly report. Sean Roberts is still coming along very nicely. Oopsies. I might promote him at some point in the season. Jordan Rose, not looking too great. Fisher, not looking too great. Need to do better in youth if I'm going to do an RTG after this. Ings gives us some more money. Shaqiri, can't believe he sold for that much, gives us some more money. And Jones has gone to LAFC. So we now have 170 million after buying Rashford and Bruno Fernandes. So here's our starting lineup. Fernandes has already gone up 1 from 87, so that's brilliant. He's already in 88. That's our starting 11 right now. This is what our rotation side is looking at. Rashford's already gone up to an 86, so that's big. Sessegnon went up to a 78. Still not sure I'm going to want him. Sullivan is going to have to be starting, which is kind of rough. Makes me question my decision to make it just Allison and not have like a good backup in Mignolet, but y'all are going to have to let me know. Wilson, he looks pretty good. Technically, very good. Play center mid. I don't think we're going to play him there. Might keep him for backup options, but then we have these guys. I'm just going to keep because they were my young players. This guy looks very good. Engel. So, y'all are going to have to let me know, but my ideal situation is bring in a backup center back, either a Kanji or Sule or Nacho Fernandez, one of those people. We bring in a backup left back. Ideally, we can get Mendy for a pretty cheap price and play him as our backup. I don't see why not. He's very solid. Sanchez, Akanji I think is really good. I think I'm going to bring him in for the cheap. And then maybe we want to get an even better one. Sanchez is pretty cheap as well, so Zielinski is someone I might bring in at the end. Not quite sure if I want to bring him in though. Just we have so many midfielders. He's not that. I think he's really good. I mean, he's not rating wise, he's not a huge upgrade on who we have. But if we sold the likes of Henderson, Chamberlain, one of those guys, then we could bring him in maybe. Brandt is someone that I think would be a good addition to that team where Regi is. Malcolm, Martial. I think Gnabry would be interesting. 92 sprint speed, 81 long shots, 84 finishing. I mean, there's not much more you can ask. He can play on both sides. He is injury prone, which means not too much. I guess maybe he gets injured more often. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Guedes could be an option, actually. It's 91 sprint speed, 94 acceleration, 82 long shots, 81 finishing, 87 dribbling. It's not bad. 80 crossing. 77 crossing for him. Bailey is an option. I think he may be a cheaper option. I think Brandt is a really good option that we can bring in. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Interesting options. Y'all let me know who you think I should buy. I definitely want to bring in a winger. I definitely want to bring in a center back, maybe 2 center backs, a left back, and maybe a center mid, maybe Zielinski or someone like that. But you guys let me know. We have the beginning of the Premier League to come up in the Community Shield and the end of the transfer window in the next episode. And thank you guys for watching. We're going to have 170 million to spend. Also, tell me who I should sell to maybe make it more than 170 million. We've already brought in Fernandes and Rashford. I'll change Fernandes from captain and change the numbers around. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Let me know what you guys want me to do.